Hello friends, today we are going to continue chapter number 8, Natural Resources, lecture number 11. Friends, we are discussing the types of soil in India. Friends, in the previous lectures we discussed about 4 types of soil. We discussed about alluvial soil, we discussed about Martian peaty soil, we discussed about mountain soil, we discussed about red soil. Friends, we just understood that each and every soil has different characteristics. It is covered in different region of our country. Friends, we discussed when we were discussing about the alluvial soil, that alluvial soil is present in 43% of the total area of India. It is formed due to the alluvial deposits in the river valley, on the banks of the river. We discussed about the content of nitrogen present in this soil. We learned that if more pulses are grown in it, we can increase the content. We discussed about the fertility of that soil. Then we discussed about the Martian peaty soil that is grown in the humid region. It is mostly submerged in the water. After that, we discussed about the red soil. It is red in color due to the presence of ferric oxide. At the top of the soil, it is red in color. As we go downside, it becomes yellow in color. So, we looked a lot of such kind of different characteristics of different soil. We discussed when we were discussing about the mountain soil that it is found at an altitude of 2700 to 3000 meters. It is found mostly in the Himalayan regions. So, here when we look that each and every soil has its own characteristics. We learned about the region where these soils are found. Friend, today we are going to learn 2 more soils, that is black soil and desert soil. So let us start with the black soil. It is believed that black soil was formed due to the solidification of lava that is spread over large areas during volcanic activity in Deccan Plateau thousands of years ago. Friends, here it is said how this black soil was formed. It is believed that before thousands of years, this soil was formed due to the solidification of lava that was spread over the large area due to the volcanic activity in the Deccan Plateau. Friends, when the volcanic activity took place and the lava that came out from it, when that lava was cooled down and when it was converted into the solid form, solidification took place, it converted into this black soil. This process happened thousands of years ago. So, it is said that it is believed that this black soil was formed due to this solidification of lava that was spread out in a large area due to the volcanic activity in Deccan Plateau thousands of years ago. So, we can say that lava rocks and climate played an important role in the formation of black soil. Here it is said, we can say that these lava rocks and climate, these play a very important role in the formation of this black soil. As we learned that this soil is formed due to the lava of the volcanic activity. So the lava rocks were formed and the climate that cools down this lava that creates impact on this soil. Here it is said that it plays a very important role in the formation of the black soil. It is very fertile soil, we can say. This black soil is considered very fertile, and that is why it is very useful for the farmers for agriculture purpose. In this kind of soil, a large productivity is achieved by the farmers, and a good quality is also obtained by the farmers. It has good capacity. Here it is said it has good capacity to retain moisture. Whenever the moisture dries up, the soil develops fissures and then cracks, due to which farmers does not need to plow this soil, so it is called self-plowing soil. Friends, this black soil has a special characteristics. It is said that this black soil can retain moisture for a long time. It can keep moisture in it for a long time. And due to this reason, this soil is little bit sticky. It becomes sticky when it absorbs moisture. When it has a large amount of moisture in it, it is sticky in the form. Due to which reason, if the farmer tries to plow in the monsoon season or wet season, at that time the farmer is not able to plow this soil, because as soon as he plows the soil, again the soil will slip back and again it will come to its original place. So it becomes difficult for the farmer to plow this soil. But again, when this soil dries up, then on this side soil we can see fissures and cracks on it. Small cracks are seen. You might have seen if you have planted any plant at your home. You might have seen in the vase or anything. If on the soil, you might have seen small cracks. So such big cracks occurs on the farm where the farmer is cultivating his crops. Due to this reason, if the farmer tries to plow in the dry season, the big pieces of the soil come out at that time. So the farmer is unable to plow in the dry season as well. So what is the way the farmer can do? Here, now what the farmer does? The farmer already, the cracks is present in the dry season. So the farmer doesn't need to plow the farm. So the farmer directly puts the seeds, and after, when he starts putting the seeds in it and he does the farming from it, then the whole process is continued in the systematic manner, and by this way we can see this soil is self-plowed. The farmer has not plowed it, it is self-plowed, and that is why this soil is also known as self-plowing soil. In the other word, it is also known as rigor soil. The other name of this soil is also rigor soil. It covers about 15% of the total area of India. Friends, as we learned in the alluvial soil, that it covers 43% of the total land of India. Same way, this black soil covers 15% of the total land of India. Then this soil is very useful in cultivating cotton, so it is also known as black cotton soil. Friend, this soil, the other name of this soil is also black cotton soil, because this soil is very useful, very good for cultivating cotton. The region having this black soil and the farmers farming in the farm where there is black soil, they like to cultivate cotton on it, because over here on the black soil the production of cotton is obtained in more quantity, and the quality is also much better than the other soil. And that is why, as this soil is very useful in cultivating good quantity and quality of cotton, this soil is also known as black cotton soil. Friends, you can see the different name of the same soil. Black soil has different names, like it is known as self-plowing soil, it is also known as rigger soil, it is also known as black cotton soil. Friend, you can be asked in your exam with any of these names, but you have to write the information about the same black soil. Friends, then it is said it is found in entire Maharashtra, Western Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, etc. Now the region where this soil is found, here it is said this type of soil is found in the entire Maharashtra, western part of Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, etc. These are the areas where we can find this type of soil. Friends, when we are doing the map per Gino exam, then the region can be asked where we can get this black soil. You can give the location, you can locate these areas: Maharashtra, Western Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, to locate this black soil. In Gujarat, we can find this soil in Surat, Bharuch, Vadodara, Tapi, etc. These are the areas of Gujarat where we find this black cotton soil. It contains iron, lime, calcium, potash, aluminum and magnesium carbonate in a large extent. Here it is given. We have iron, lime, calcium, potash, aluminum and magnesium carbonate in more proportion in this area. Crops like cotton, linseed, अलसी जिसको बोलते हैं, mustard, groundnut, tobacco and udal, these all are grown. So friends, this was the information about black soil. Now moving towards another soil, that is desert soil. Desert soil. Friends, desert soil is sandy and infertile. As you all know, friends, as we just hear the word desert, we can identify that desert soil. That means this soil is found in the area where desert is there. Normally, many of them might have seen or heard about the desert. In the desert, the soil is very sandy and it is infertile. It is infertile because the desert region is the region where there is less rainfall or where irrigation is also not available in proper proportion. So here it is said desert soil is sandy and infertile. The fertility is less in this soil. So it is not good for the farmers. It contains more of dissolved minerals and it lacks organic matters in it. Here it is said it contains more of dissolved minerals in it and it lacks organic matters in it. Friends, this makes the soil infertile. As we look in the different other soils, that in that soil lots of minerals and biotic matters were present. Here it is said the minerals are present in the dissolved form and this soil is lacking the organic matters in it that makes the soil infertile. So here it is said desert soil is found in the areas having arid or semi-arid climate. Friends, here it is said that this desert soil is found in the area where the rainfall is less, or we can say dry region. Arid or semi-arid means dry or semi-dry, we can say. Right? The area where the rainfall is very less, where there is the scarcity of water, that region is called the arid or semi-arid. So here this desert soil can be found in the region of arid or semi-arid climate. Then this soil is found in Rajasthan, Haryana and southern Punjab. Friends, here it is said that where this desert soil, mostly it is found in Rajasthan, Haryana and it is also found in southern Punjab, means in the south part of Punjab. So these are the areas. Again friend, this can be asked in your mapper. When it is asked to locate the desert soil, you can show the location of this soil in Rajasthan, Haryana or the southern part of Punjab. In Gujarat also, this soil is found, this type of soil is found in Kutch and some areas of Saurashtra. Friends, in Gujarat also, this type of soil is found. Where in Gujarat we can find this type of soil? This type of soil can be found in Kutch and some part of Saurashtra. We can find this type of soil. If proper irrigation facilities are used, then crops like millet and jowar can be cultivated in this soil. Friends, here it is said, this soil is less fertile. As we learned just before few points, that this soil is sandy, it is infertile. Here, the minerals are present in the dissolved form. It is also lacking organic matters in it. And due to that, it is very hard for the farmers to farm over here, to cultivate good crops over here, because they will not get good production or good quality of the crops that they have cultivated over here. But here it is said that if proper irrigation facilities are used, in this region, then the crops like millet and jowar can be cultivated in this soil. Here it is said that if proper water facility is available, if proper irrigation is available, then in this soil we can cultivate jowar and millet. Jowar and millet can be cultivated in this soil. So friend, this was the information about this desert soil.